Hi, my name is Chef Jeremy Manley, and today we are going to be blanching and cooking tomatoes. Blanching tomatoes is very common in many recipes, from marinara sauce to making a more pure tasting salsa and to adding a little extra TLC to whatever dish you want to prepare that calls for tomatoes. You could use blanched tomatoes for your hamburger instead of just a boring slice of tomato. And what that does is really elevate your meal to that extra step. And your friends and your customers do see it. It is worth the time. First, you take a tomato. We have two sides to it. We have where the vine grows out of, and we have the bottom of the tomato. This is a Roma tomato. What we're going to do is take the bottom, not where the vine grows out of, but from the bottom. We're going to make a nice little cut. One way, turn it 90 degrees, and do the same. While that's going on, we have our pot of water that's coming to a boil. Once that pot of water comes to a boil, we're going to place the tomato in there for roughly 30 seconds. Remember, standard rule with blanching is once that water starts to come to a boil, you're ready to pull it out. Hey, making sure you don't place your tomato too far away from the water to prevent a splash that's going to come up and get you. This water is at a boil, and that is important. Make sure your water is at a roaring boil and you have an ice bath ready. This is just simply ice and water. Here we go, we're going to leave it in here for roughly 30 seconds, 35 seconds, or until you start seeing the skin peel away from the tomato. The boils from the pot are moving the tomato around slowly. Over those 30 seconds to a minute, you'll start to notice the skin actually peel away from where you made that slit in the tomato. Bubbles will start to arise from where oxygen is moving underneath its skin. Over seconds, look at what's creating. Look at what's happening. We're cracking and the skin is starting to peel away from our tomato. That's where we drop it in our ice bath and turn our water off. From here we pull it out and feel. You'll notice the skin is moving. It's almost like pruny skin, like you've had your hands in dish soap too long. Here we go. Very simple. Peel away. Peel away. She loves me. She loves me not. Very common design is to do these with cherry tomatoes, and if you make that incision and boil them in the water, you create a beautiful plate presentation. Simply for the purpose of what we're doing from here, we're going to cut that part off. Simple as that. Put it in our bucket, our pile for our compost bucket. Going down where we made those simple incisions at 90 degrees. Cut down. Take a smaller knife. From here, do whatever you want to do for preparations. What I'm simply going to do is cut and move, cut and move, cut and move. Turn it 90 degrees. Do the same thing. Nice, even strokes. Making sure my thumb is tucked behind my fingers for cutting safety. What that's going to do is give us the opportunity to use what we just made in a salsa that's different than anything you've ever tasted. Why? Because we took that skin off the tomato.